my god, Armenia's AMPTV has released this trailer and silhouette, and from this booty, we are supposed to guess which lady is singing for Armenia at Eurovision 2015. The Eurosphere rather, is ablaze with 4 names: Athena Manoukian, Tamar Kaprellian, Iveta Mukuchyan, and of course, Sirusho. Every year, Sirusho. Now you guys, let's take these one by one, beginning with my personal favorite, Athena Manoukian. I have a feeling that she is going to be the singer for Armenia, and let me tell you why. She was rumored to be part of Genealogy. That didn't happen. She said on Facebook/Twitter that she would be honored to represent her country. Text messages have surfaced where people ask her, oh, are you going to be the singer? And she replies with a heart rather than a denial. To me, all these things add up to an appearance at Eurovision, and you know what? I want her there because her song XO is amazing. There's a lyric, I just want to get it on with you, get my freak on like the others do. Well, Athena, we will get our freak on with you any day. Angus.
She's very Iveta Mukuchyan, but more like a budget version. Like, it's very generic Eurodance. And I mean, like, that's fine, but I would hope AMPTV figure out something a bit more for the contest, because if they're sending Athena and she seems like the hot favourite, I'd want a little bit more, because Armenia have done so well in the past. Like Kele Kele is always whatever's been like the high point for them, and kind of reaching the stratosphere with a song like that again would be ideal. So yeah, if Athena gets some good production behind her and songwriting talent, yeah, she could do it.
I don't know what Athena would be like, but looking at the silhouette, my money is on Athena, because in that music video, she's got the big stilettos, she's got the hips, and the hips don't lie, and she probably would be a great choice. I haven't really heard much of her music apart from that one song, but she's stylish. She would strut down that catwalk if they put one in Stockholm, and she'd own the stage, that Europop. We didn't have much fierce ladies at last year's Eurovision, because even Aderne, she wasn't fierce, she was just moaning and weeping about something. Yeah, so we need a fierce woman in the mold of My Fine Gold back at Eurovision, and I think Athena would be the perfect person to fill that job.
Yes, resurrect the divas. Y'all, if you watch her music videos, it's exactly as you say, she is owning it, she is working it. This isn't just a hobby, this is a full-time job. She knows how to slay. In any event, the next name dripping off everyone's lip is Tamar Kaprellian. She, of course, competed with Genealogy. She is American, Armenian, British. I don't think that Armenia would send Tamar again. You know, she competed just a few months ago. I feel like AMPTV, they're all about the drama, like, I don't know, the big story, and like they want a new narrative. They don't want to continue Genealogy. I mean, I think she's a great singer. I think she's fabulous. I think she's amazing. But I think, as Pork has just said, it's time to get like another diva banger, electro, bam, Kele Kele style song out there after having not had that for a few years. So I don't think it's Tamar Kaprellian. Angus.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at Armenia's track record, Inga is the only artist that's ever been back from them, and that was like, what, 6 years kind of left between. So I think they tend to think very big and kind of outside the box, and like you say, always go for the big spectacle. And I think because Tamar's music is so country and it's very folksy, I feel like they want more drama.
Well, it's definitely not Tamar if you look at the silhouette, unless they've kind of crammed her into some kind of corset and stretched her legs and done all sorts to her. It's not Tamar. Because even looking at Tamar in all her previous promo footage, she tends to be there in flats and is kind of, she's more dainty than the woman we see in that clip.
And speaking of woman in the clip, another name is Sirusho. Of course, she does have that Kele Kele vibe of the silhouette, but I don't think it's her. I mean, people always say Sirusho just because it's Sirusho. You know what I mean? It's like pipe dreaming. It's like saying Celine Dion is going to be back for Switzerland. She's not. Like, we can keep dreaming. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I mean, she'd be great, obviously, with a song similar to Kele Kele. Like, her and Aram MP3, I think, share the highest placing in the history of Armenia. But I just don't think it's her.
It seems like Sirusho's almost too much of a big star, because, like, I know she met Genealogy to give them advice on stage and everything, but I feel like she's very much kind of beyond the Eurovision sphere and would only really come back if she had, like, the winning song to elevate Armenia. And I think for, like, anyone, you have to get some momentum behind you, and Genealogy just haven't really kind of set Armenia up to kind of skyrocket next year, if that makes sense. Like, there's not that much hype. So I feel like, yeah, Sirusho would be kind of unlikely.
And it'd be a bit much having this big, huge hype for a woman who only came, was a fourth.
Like, she did get the most 12 points in 2008, though.
But still, she didn't win.
But like, you know what? She's a winner in my book. That song is my jam all these years later. It is a staple of the Euro dance floor.
No, I don't like it.
I heard
she can stay at home in me.
All right, well, the final name everyone's talking about is Iveta Mukuchyan. Y'all, she's a gorgeous lady, but Gohar Gasparian, the head of delegation for Armenia, has already denied that Iveta is singing at Eurovision. That said, she is in a similar vein to Athena. She's very, I don't know, has diva potential. She can work the dance floor, and I really think that genre is going to be the genre this year, following last year's genealogy, Don't Deny. But because of the denial, I'm feeling less confident about this one.
I feel like it's that kind of thing of, if it is Iveta though, then they're just going to have denied it to be like, they don't want it to be spoiled. Like the Netherlands denied Duo, what, 24 hours before he was announced? They were like, no, it's not him, we haven't picked him. But I think the Armenians are kind of the same. It's like any broadcaster, if like it gets leaked the name, they want to deny it to give it some kind of surprise. Like, oh my god, it is them, because it steals their thunder a little bit for the drama announcement.
It's really lame for them to outwardly lie. Like when the Netherlands said flat out, oh, it's not him, we don't know. And then they admit it 24 hours later. That just makes them look really sad. Sorry, tangent, pouring.
Well, like, it could very well be Iveta, because can you imagine Gohar and the rest of her team? They're spending the day and they're like, oh, we've this really glitzy glam video and it's full of suspense and nobody will know who it is. And then the next day somebody's ringing her up saying, is it Iveta? She's hardly going to go, oh yeah, it is Iveta, we'll just scrap all this hard work. So it could be her. My money would be between her and Athena, because it definitely fits the mold, the whole thing. Tamar and Sirusho, I think, would be out.
And the other thing the head of delegation said, she told, I think it was style.armin.am, that they were focused on Junior Eurovision and weren't even thinking about Eurovision. And yeah, then a day or two later they roll out this trailer. Now, I know they didn't make that in one day. So yeah, who knows what's going on in Yerevan.